1 week to go until all the kiddie madness begins. And good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Get rid of my microphone there, but hello.
And a big happy birthday to our friend Nicole.
Yeah, all right, a bit early, but yeah, happy birthday to our lovely sister from another mister if you're tuning in, which I'm sure you are, my darling. I'm sure you are. Anyway, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. My name is Jamie Chu, back with Damo.
Yeah, hey everyone.
And we are reviewing for this about an hour, just over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, that kind of thing, for all 17. Give it a full run through, full recap if you like, of giving our thoughts, maybe updated opinions if you like, to all 17 runners and riders for this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest, which is about this. Well, it's going to be finished this time next week, but it will be this time next week in Madrid, Spain. Lovely Madrid. But there are game preparations underway. There was no opening ceremony or anything. Well, there won't be. There'll be a closed off opening ceremony in respect for, of course, the victims and, of course, families of the victims for the Valencia, or the flooding that's happened in Valencia recently. We send our condolences to every single one of them. Sorry about the slightly poor lighting. I don't know what's going on here, but the camera's not exactly brilliant at the moment. It's not doing wonders. It's like, I think the camera's not as good as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, 5 people watching at the same time. Thank you so much for all tuning in, and we might as well, without any further ado, talk about the runners and runners, but I will go in. Should we do this alphabetical order or running order?
I'd say running order would be better.
Order. Right, let me get a few things sorted as far as this is concerned.
Yeah, because we usually do in running order, so...
Running order. I should have done this beforehand, but we'll probably pop us a bit small. And I'm going to pop Wiki up. So, no, I don't want to do that. JSC 2024. On the old Wikipedia, because that's normally the best place to do it. Just going to smallen that slightly if you can see them all, which you can. And I'm going to grab that. And then hopefully you'll be able to see... Oh, that's a bit smaller than I was expecting. I'm just going to pop you there and there. I should have probably prepped this all to begin with.
Yeah.
And for good measure... There I am. Right, so there we go. So those all are the 17 countries that will be in the contest, but they are going in performance order, which, as you can see, starts off with Italy, then goes in running order Estonia, Albania, Armenia, Cyprus, France, North Macedonia, Poland, Georgia, Spain, the hosts, Germany, Netherlands, San Marino, Ukraine, Portugal, Ireland, and Malta. So those are those particular ones. We'll try and avoid the songs in general, but I can always remind you of what they sound like.
Yeah, cool.
So let's kick it. Well, let me first of all bring up a picture, so at least you can gather up who we're talking about in a little thingy at the top right. So what's that image? Just no, I don't want that image. No. We really don't want that image. But we can change that. So let me bring up that. No, I don't want that actually. For editing, the country flags. So we're going to be starting off, if I can get it, there it is, Italy, which should be at the forefront of our minds. There it is. So we are discussing Italy first, who will be kicking off the whole entire thing, and Junior Vision.
Sadly, no UK this year.
Oh, sheesh kebab. Oh, by the way, we're a little bit buzzing because Brighton recently won. So a little bit of a football thing at the moment. But I'm going to move that over to the... Can I move that? Thank you. Well, no, I don't. I want that. I want that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're talking about Italy first. So this is... Hello, Kaylinio. How you doing, you little legend? We're just about literally discussing in running order for all of the runners and riders of this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. We're starting off with Italy, which is Simone Grand with the song... I'm going to get a big face of him. There he is.
Okay.
Simone Grand with Pajama Party. So it basically goes... da 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 da.
Yes, I know this one. So.
Yeah, it's a nice. I think it's a nice little opener to get the kids on board. It has to
good
be
one
said.
to get the crowd going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just nice and chilled and everything.
I think it's a top 10.
Absolutely. We'll come to those countries in a moment, Kaylinio. Definitely, I think could be top 10. It's much better than last year, I'll tell you that much, for free.
Yeah.
I just... Well, it's not a winner per se. I don't see it coming last.
No.
It's definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how they staged it, but put it this way, you've got to get in pyjamas for this. It's called Pyjama Party for a reason.
So for the staging, you have to be singing in pyjamas.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is an absolute God-given right. If you don't do that, you're going to fail. But honestly, I swear to God, Italy don't put...
Or a onesie.
Or onesies. Onesies, pyjamas, anything else like that. Yeah. Put them on, and if you don't do it, you're going to get lost and you're going to come last. Yeah. That is a guarantee.
Just like I know it did well to our universe, but it should have had a starry background, that song, on the stage.
Yeah, probably. Where is Italy's song? It is... Well, unfortunately, there's no thingy for it. But either way, it's got some nice melodies in there. It's nothing absolutely too fancy. No. What are your thoughts on this, Kaylinio, for Italy? It's middle of the road, shall I say, isn't it?
Middle of the road, but I think it'd be bottom half of the top 10. That's what I think, because there's 17 songs. I reckon it'd be bottom half of top 10.
It's not too bad. I'm just not 100% sure on it. There's not much else for me to add. But we will now come to, once I get the image up again. Where are you, little minxes? Yeah, we'll go to, well, it's a bit bigger than I was expecting.
Estonia, a country that shocked us by debuting last year.
Indeed, but they could... I think Estonia... Well, let's just first of all run through their song.
Yeah.
Which is Tanavad, performed by Annabelle. And honestly, this is, I think, an incredibly dark horse this year.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. I think it's actually quite good.
The more you listen to it, the more it grabs you, the more it feels for you. And if anything, it kind of is a bit of a driving song. I don't know about you.
Yes. 100% driving song.
It's very driving.
You could got the voice to this, driving down the M25,
But it's got those vibes of dancey, poppy vibes, boppy vibes, that kind of thing.
I can see a car on stage, maybe. For
no. Do you know, I've no idea. I think the outfits has got to be fairly similar to this, if you ask me.
Definitely in the top 10, I think.
Guys, Poland is hated the most in the tops, but it may end up top 10 because the viewers Poland got... Yeah, well, we'll get to that. Yeah. I didn't realise they got top views. But we'll get to that in a moment. But I think Estonia, personally, is going to be a definite dark horse. Could even win, a lot of people reckon.
Yeah.
Definitely top 5, if not top 3.
And if there's anything today, but it could be dark horses for Eurovision 2025 as well.
Oh, yeah, with recent news. We'll come to the latest news later, for sure. Yeah. We're going to go into that. Estonia's my third. Do you know, I think I put Estonia up into my top 3 as well.
It is in my top, definitely. It's a really dark horse song. I think it's quite...
Oh no! Actually, I've put Estonia quite low. But you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Actually, I'm going to.
That reminds me. I'll have to actually upgrade the app so I can actually get the tops for Junior Eurovision.
Well, I've just updated mine, so I put Estonia now in my top 5.
Yeah.
I think I've updated that now, and Armenia's gone down a little bit for me. Right. So, but yeah, honestly, watch this one. You need some right staging, and you'll also. Estonia, bad luck. You're number 2 in the running order, mate.
But it doesn't seem to affect it in Junior Eurovision. Some songs have actually won from second place.
Yeah, but even Croatia's the only example for that when the contest was first held.
He could be returning next year.
Yeah, you never know. But that being said, it's coming after Italy, which is a bit of a middle of the road song, so hopefully it has enough oomph and impact to really go for it. But again, we'll see where the staging occurs. Right, we'll move on, I think, to song number 3, which is...
Albania.
Indeed it is Albania, and at least we've got the right thingy for that. So let's go to... It's a Veloce, performed by Nicole Cabelli. Now, this is, I don't know if you need to remember this one, but it goes... Da 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 ba
yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't say it's dull.
It's typical Albanian.
Albania's my last.
Yes. Well,
It's Albania
It
for me is my
bottom
14th.
five. It's in my bottom 5.
Yeah, it's in my bottom 5 as well. But look. You never know what they're going to come out with when it comes to stage. You know, at the very least, it's in their national language, so it could be a sneaky surprise with the juries. I think this is a jury bait song, personally. I could be wrong. The public won't
I
go
could
for
see
this.
that. I could see where you're going with that, but for me, it's.
I've just got the vibe it's got to get some jury votes. I think may squeeze top 10. You never know. But as far as the public is concerned, I think it's going to be a fair amount of people's bottoms. But listen, us fans, we are snoozing on it, but you never know what they're going to pop up, do you? We appreciate what they do for Albanian culture and all the rest of it. And you know what? This song for Nicole brings a lot of pizzazz and Albanian flavour with it, and she's got a load of flowers for good measure.
Yeah.
Kvitka, molele
That was
bodiska.
Ukraine.
I know, but that's just the vibe I'm getting. In regards to it, but look,
That was one of the most annoying earworms from last year.
it's a lovely earworm though, isn't it? Ukraine. But no, I think Albania could be a sneaky shout for avoiding last place. Could be top 10. I personally don't see it happening, but watch it. I say watch it, but I could be.
I reckon
wrong.
we could get a shock result of some sort in this year's junior Eurovision.
There'll be something.
It's quite open, I think.
Probably the shock result will be France winning it all, but there you go. Again.
3 in a row.
Well, anyway, we'll come to that France in a moment. I can tell you Albania is my 14th. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a lot of us are sort of snoozing on it. But watch this space, honestly. Right, next up is actually also one of the favourites this year, Armenia.
Very good song.
Very kid-friendly.
Very kid-friendly song. And Armenia just know how to do junior Eurovision.
Yeah, they do. It's called Cosmic Friend, performed by Leo, and there's his... well, I mean, look at that.
Perfect, but they might need to cut a few people out. Yeah, because there's 6 people.
Put it this way, there's a lot of... Well, look, the main theme of the entirety of this song is a young boy befriending an alien. E.T., I'm looking at you.
E.T. found Eurovision.
Mate, E.T. found Eurovision.
But yeah, it's got potential, definitely.
Not much else we need to say. Well, look, it's a nice boppy beat. And the main hook of it, where they keep to be fair, they do repeat it a lot, which is that. But it's a little bit grainy, but can be a bit of an earworm. It depends on how you.
Are they going to be showing any of the rehearsals from June?
Yeah. They'll show the rehearsals.
Yeah.
Armenia, my runner-up, it grew for me. It was my second. Interesting. Do you know I was in my top 5, but I think look. For my own personal taste, I'm not really that much of a kiddie kind of vibe, so I'm putting it my 7th. But this is definitely top 5 material, if not top 3. The kids' juries are going to love this.
I think I've got this one about 5th. So
there you go. But yeah, I think the kids' juries will absolutely go for this. I mean, for crying out loud, you got look at this, and I think there's like more party vibes as the song. Oops, I don't want to play it. Yeah, look at that. We got multicolours. Loads of spheres. Oh, we got more multicolours there. We've got all sorts of shenanigans going. Better than 2023, in my opinion. Really prefer this over the K-pop. The K-pop was a banger from last year. It was very, very good.
Oh, by the way, you know there's all those rumours about that K-pop band that they done on the BBC. Maybe the Eurovision entry for the UK.
Oh yeah.
Don't. They're terrible. They performed on Strictly last week. They were bloody awful.
Well, good thing I didn't announce it. When's the final of that, by the way? Next weekend, isn't it?
No, it's Blackpool next week. The final's in December.
Okay, I'll probably announce it then. But anyway, look, I think Armenia's absolutely going to be very, very colourful, very bouncy, very vibey. Wouldn't be surprised if they do a couple of CFXs kind of thing. Last year was my 12th. They did. They got third, though. Don't knock a bit of dragonness. Anyway, we're going to move on to song number 5 will be...
Cyprus.
It will indeed be...
A return?
It will be a return for Cyprus. Let me get that a little bit bigger. There you are. So, this is Crystal Waters, performed by Maria Pisadiris. This is more of an adult song.
Yeah,
Let's face
I reckon
it.
it'd do well in adult Eurovision, but I don't think it's very kid friendly.
No, I agree. But listen, the vibe of it all feels very adult. I don't know about you with all of the... let me see if I can get a...
I'd say about 12 for this one.
Oh, that's a nice smile. But listen, she's got a natural smile and a naturally very nice, appealing face for the... I love Crystal Waters, but my sixth, that's fair enough. I popped this my sixth as well, actually.
I'd say about 12 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not keen on it? But
No, I like it, but I don't love it.
The thing is, though, you've got a very typical Caribbean, a Greek kind of beat. Boom, back and ba boom.
It's one of those songs. It's like you like it, but you don't hate it.
Yeah. I quite like this one. I sneakily like this. I think this could do sneakily well. But here's the thing: they've got a bit of a long bridge whereby there's going to be a dance break.
Yeah.
Again, we've seen a lot of dance breaks already in the adult competition. Would that suit the Junior Eurovision Song Contest? I'm not so 100% sure
about that.
Could go for the adult viewers, of course.
I mean, that song would be really good for adult Eurovision, I think. But I just don't think it's right for junior.
Yeah. But that being said, though, you can see a lot of the female dancers and everything sort of vibing to this, going for it. And to be fair, with the music videos, a lot of Waters in it. Do you know what? I think what will suit this for the staging, get a fountain.
Yeah, that would be quite good, yeah.
Crystal Waters.
Just don't make it look like a 90s shower gel commercial like they did in that one that didn't qualify a few years ago.
Old people fawned over that like anybody's business, didn't they, in 2022?
Yeah. I said to you, I goes, it looks like a bloody 90s shower gel commercial. It didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't. But no, I think it's a nice vibe for sure. Just not 100% sure the dance break was needed. Come up with some sort of like kiddie thing, but maybe they would do some sparkles or something. I don't know.
Or some glitter or something.
Blood and glitter. I know it's Germany.
Wouldn't it be good though if we had a song like that in junior Eurovision sung by kids? That would be so funny.
Imagine the kid doing a bit of a graspy vote in regards to that.
Blood and glitter.
No. Right. The kid would have to be blood and glitter. Kind of.
Yeah, no. Wouldn't it be cool though to see something like that performed by kids?
What do you reckon, Kalina? Anybody else think that's a good idea?
Have some rock music in junior Eurovision. You never seem to see any rock songs.
To be fair, we've never. Actually, you've got a good point. I haven't seen a single rock song in junior history.
No,
not in my opinion. Anyway.
No. We need a bit of rock.
It could be good. I think. Potentially top 5.
And
but
if you're thinking about returning next year, do a UK rock band for Junior Eurovision.
Well, again, that's a different conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But besides, this is the UK. We're never going to go rock. It's always going to be pop. Anyways, as far as Cyprus is concerned, I can see top 5 finishing potentially with the jurors. I'm just not 100% sure the pub is going to go 100% behind it. But you never know. It's not a winner, but definitely will be in the top half of the title. By the way, have you heard the debut album from Sarah James? Not that I know of, but I'll have a little Google of that later. I have no idea.
Well, who is Sarah?
I don't know.
No.
We haven't heard of Sarah James, sorry. I have no idea. Anyway, so we'll listen to that. I'll listen to that later after this. Anyway, we'll move on to the next country in the running order, which is the defending champions, La France, with a very big flag. That was too big for my liking. Let me just try and sort that out. They're going big this year, I'll tell you that much.
They're a contender again.
They're always a contender, and this is, whatever way you look at it, my absolute favourite. I love this one. Come ici, Commissar. Let me get the shorten that a bit actually. Come ici, Commissar, performed by Titouan. I think so you pronounce it. Apologies if I butcher that.
Comme si, comme ça. I remember from French at school, which means I'm okay, or...
Yeah, no. Come ici, Commissar. I need a reminder what it means.
That's what I was taught a bit when I did French at school. Comme si, comme ça. When they go ça va, you go comme si.
Ça va bien. Yeah. Et tout. All the rest of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a nice. This for me is my personal favourite because you got boom, baku, gaboo, gaboo.
Yeah, got a good bop.
But very boppy vibe, very nice big boppy vibe.
France
and
just get it.
They do get it.
Yeah,
they absolutely. Much like Armenia, they now get the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and they're going to set themselves up with some good stars for the actual adult contest. That's my 15th. Oh,
worst French song in jazz history.
Ooh. The thing is, not a lot of people are going for it, but for me, I love it. I absolutely love it. I get the vibe, I get the appeal of it. It just fills me with nice and warm and gooiness. It is my personal favourite. And I can definitely 100% see the juries going for this one.
Yeah.
I can see definitely top 3 from the juries at least.
Yeah.
I bet you any money they will. Look, France, can I just say, out of the last 4 Junior Eurovision Song Contest, they topped the jury vote on every single one. Even with Lissandro, that nobody get battered an eyelid. Yeah, I know, but...
hey, mama, hey, papa.
I don't know. I even like... Yeah, I love Lissandro, but... listen, not a lot of people went for it, but it was still a jury. It depends on what you see on the night, and France just got it on the night. He's an amazing
Plus,
performer.
also, they do earn the televote because France is probably the biggest country geographically in Junior Eurovision at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, but that's not 100% guarantee.
And also, you can vote for your own country.
Yeah, but again, that's not 100% guarantee. Yes, I know. Like in 2022, we topped the UK topped the televote, but even then it was only by 1 point over. I think it was Armenia or something like that.
I wish
it was very tight.
That's the thing, but I don't think really you should be able to vote for your own country in Junior Eurovision.
It is a very bizarre system.
Yeah, it's a very bizarre system.
But like I said, the juries get more say with the televoters anyway. The televote is quite condensed, so don't be surprised if they don't get a lot of decent televote scores. But they will be high with the jurors. I bet you any money with that.
If they had the same voting system in adult contests, how many points do you reckon we'd have got from the televote with Ollie? They've already got 0.
And with this sort of system, probably about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Something like that anyway. Because they didn't get a lot of votes.
No.
But either way, I personally really do like this. It is my top. I'm rooting for France this year.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win, but I am rooting for them big time.
You're going to vote for them, obviously.
Yeah, I'll vote for that. I think they'll win jury for the 5th time in a row. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
I can absolutely 100% see that. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I can see it happening. Right, let's move on to... don't say the country just yet, because I want to show the bloody flag first. There you are. North Macedonia. Last year's fan W or fan dub. This year, not so much.
No,
it's Marathon performed by Anna and Alexei.
And it's boring.
I do wish they were... It's repetitive. Let's just say it's mildly repetitive.
It's going to get lost.
And it's not even like an earworm repetitive. It will get on your wick.
And what is it with a lot of the gals in Junior Eurovision wearing silver coats?
Oh yeah, good point. There was a lot of silver in 2022 for
yeah.
Of course, Macedonia my 10th. Macedonia is my 15th. So yeah, no. Can we just say, no disrespect to all the kids. I'm sure they're amazing singers or anything else like that. I'm sure they put their backside on the line for every single act they do. There's no disrespect to the kids. I'm sure they're absolutely amazing, especially to Anna and Alexei. But you got a very nothing burger.
And also,
song.
like we're saying, we judge Junior Eurovision differently to the adult contest because you've got to go into the fact that there's a lot of kids voting, and you're going to have to look at what kids are going to vote for.
Exactly, and this won't be it because, as I say, there is a lot of and especially at the beginning of the song, you feel, it could be a nice sort of little slow ballad between the two of them. Then they go into a bit of a beat. Not the only one that does it this year, but when you hear them just going run, 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 run like a marathon, they do it too often. They do it too often. Not too bad the first few times, but they just keep on and on and on and on and on. No, it's just going to get grainy on a lot of people. It might be spectacular with staging. You never know, but there you go. Oh, and Italy was the beginning and in my 9th. Oh, that's fine. No. Don't worry about it. Italy's your 9th. Italy for me was my 12th, FYI. But yeah, no. North Macedonia. Could they come last? I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Do you remember the hype they got from last year's song?
Oh, it's ridiculous, wasn't it? They didn't even finish in the top 10, did they?
No, they got 7th, I think. In the end. They got 7th, but a respectable 7th, but everybody tipped it to win. Speaking of which, we'll come to another country of that later. That's... Anyways, I'm not going to mention North Macedonia too much, but we now go to #WhiteSuitTintin. It is Poland. Let me get the image up for the Polish flag. Wherever it is, there it is.
Managed by Louis Walshki.
Shut up, you.
Oh, come on, that was a good joke. Come on.
It was not. It's Dominic Aaron with All Together, and as you just alluded to earlier, Kaylenio, I didn't even realise this. They've got the most amount of views out of all of the things.
That is interesting.
Mm.
Maybe they go. It's the.
Not to be fair though, not a lot of views when it comes to the national final performance, but definitely with this, that is very unusual. It's a shame you can't see the actual comments because obviously they turn them off out of kids' respect because of law. Poland, my 14th.
It's got 2.5k dislikes.
Yeah, no. You know what? Don't be too much into that because it's still got 10k dislikes, so it's not too bad. Anyway, Poland is just in my top 10 in 10th. No, it's 10th. Where'd you put Poland?
I put them 13th.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, look, the song-wise, it is very generic. I will admit that. It is so much been done before, and the feel of it feels kind of like...
feels very dated.
It is very dated.
Very 90s.
Very, very 90s or even 2000s feel.
Yeah.
It's nothing modern about it in terms of the sound of the instruments for me. Like, they should make something more modern maybe on the night. Hopefully they do. But I love Dominic. I am
He's very cute.
Let's try and avoid all of that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hey, Kate, how you doing?
He's got those cute vibes.
Yeah. Polish song is the most popular in junior Eurovision. I don't know why it is, even though not many people are going for it. Why is it like last in the fan base? Well, actually, no, it was Poland in the fan base. Yeah, Poland is last in the fan community poll, but yeah. It's got a lot of views. I don't understand that, but maybe a lot of them come from Poland because they're kind of hopeful. You're rooting for Spain, Kate. We'll come to them in a moment. I hope Poland does well, but at the moment I'm not. What do you call it?
Torn.
I'm not torn. It's about I am expecting a flop, but I'm hoping for something better. Yeah. So I'm keeping my what's the word? What's the terminology called again? Expectations intact.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word then. But listen, I love Poland. It's a big tree.
I could see that being on the stage.
Probably. If anything, this whole music video feels very like it could be on the Eurovision stage.
It was filmed on a set. So.
I know we're trying to avoid cute words and all the rest of it, but honestly, he is quite a cute lad, to be fair. Poland is fine, but it's too boring for the kids. Look.
Yeah.
I am rooting for him. I just want him to do well. I know the song is not great. I will admit that, but he needs to do well for the sake of argument because he's the first ever female artist for Poland.
Wow, that's interesting.
I think he is. I could be wrong. I remember doing the national final, and that's what I remember from. He's so adorable. It's a song contest. You need to vote for the song, not the personality. But I adore him. Fingers crossed for Poland. I hope it does well, but I'm not expecting it to. So we're going to move on to. Let me get the. We're going to move on to song number 8 now, song number 9 actually, which in case you can't tell by now is that it's Georgia.
Oh God, I really don't like this one.
Don't you?
No, I find it very cheesy. Doing a song a bit to his mum. I mean, come on, ridiculous.
You do realise who I live with, and I'm really, best friends.
Yeah, I know, but a song it's too cheesy.
Excuse me. I like it though. I do really like it. It's not one of my favourites. I will admit that. Let me get onto my top. Oh, to be fair, it's just outside my top 10.
16 for me.
I quite like it. I slightly like it, but I know. I quite like it, guys. What are you doing? You're dashing my hopes on my mommy. Fair enough, Keelenia. So look, I get the fact that the song for some people is not everybody's cup of tea, and the song does feel like it's a very Disney-esque kind of song. But Ireland were very Disney-esque in 2022, and they did very, very well. To be fair, they were Disney-esque last year, and it flopped like a lead balloon, but still. Yeah. No, he's an amazing vocalist. All of them are amazing vocalists in their own right. Yeah, I agree.
I just think the song's too cheesy.
No, the chorus is absolutely beautiful with you, Kate. I fully agree with you, but it's just going to get lost.
Yeah.
And besides,
16 for me.
And besides, it's in the middle of all sorts of other good songs. So, yeah, I do fear its chances. But, you know, listen, Georgia have done well in the past. Least we forget. Georgia have done very well in the past. So who's to say they're not going to do well with the juries? I think they will. I think middling for the public. I'm not 100% on that. But that's just how I feel. But listen, fingers crossed for Andrea. It'll do an amazing job, but I feel it's kind of like Malta from last year. Great vocals, but with a bit of an iffy song. It's performing next to Spain. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's talk about them now, shall we? Let's go on to Spain, which we all dearly love. The host
it's a
nation.
Great song. Very good song.
Como la Lola. Como la Lola.
Again, Spain always do have decent entries in junior.
Smaller on a bit. My favourite. Oh, bless you, cotton socks. I'm not playing any of the songs, just so you know. But look, to be fair, she is an adorable. She is absolutely adorable. I will admit that. And the vibe of it all. While yes, I want to get a bit of a negative. That's an adorable picture. I will admit that. Look, I want to get a bit of a negative out of the way because the Spanish language, there is a lot in it.
Yes.
There is a lot of Spanishness. She's the youngest in the contest. Did not know that. Okay. One at a time with my tiny little brain. So while I think with the verses there was a lot of Spanish going on, which will, let's face it, it's going to put people off. Not a lot of people are keen on the Spanish language. Whether you agree with that or not, it's a fact.
Yeah.
But the fact that the chorus is beyond catchy, come on, la 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 la, and it's also about an actress as well, for that matter. It's very childish, very
not the same Lola from the Kinks song.
No, not that Lola. No. Well, I don't think that would pass for Junior Eurovision. No. Let's face it. You don't know what we're going about. Google it. Yeah. But no, I love this cutesy little number. That is an adorable shot. There was a lot of that going around, and. That's like one of the main shots where she's got like some stupid glasses on her. She turned 9 this year. Exactly. Kaylinio, here's the thing. Yes, it's too childish, but it's a kids' contest. It's gonna be childish.
The more childish, the better. Most childish songs usually win.
I mean, how young are the viewers going to be? How young are the voters going to be?
Yeah.
Come on. And also kids' juries, we need to remember, I think it's like 3... How many juries in each one? I know it's 5 in total, but how many are kids?
I think half are kids and half are adults.
Yeah, but it's 5. 5 juries in total, so it's going to be 2 or 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So which one will get them all? Oh, it doesn't matter.
I don't
3
know.
kids. Okay, so 3 kids, 2 adults.
Yeah.
When I first heard it was my last, but moved to my 8th. Why? It's a kids' contest. It's a kids' contest. I mean, she wanted to sing flamenco, but they didn't let her. Oh, for goodness sake.
Flamenco would never have worked.
No, Lola is a flamenco dancer. The person they're referencing, Lola... Can't remember the surname.
Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl.
Not that Lola either. No, she was a very famous Spanish actress and flamenco dancer. That's who they're referencing here.
Yeah.
Exactly. The more childish, the better, if you ask me. And I have put
if she's
Spain.
still alive, you could probably get her out on stage for this part of the stage.
I'm not so sure she is.
No.
I could be wrong. I think she is. But anyway, I put her 4th. I put Spain my 4th.
I've got Spain 3rd.
There you go. See, it's going to be childish, it's going to be catchy, and let's face it, it's on home turf. They're going to go berserk, the Spanish fans. Absolutely. They'll show the staging tomorrow. Alrighty then, look forward to that.
We look forward to seeing the rehearsals to see what it looks like. Basically, once you've seen all the staging, you'll know exactly. I think, that's got the best staging. I
mean, look at the bloody lyrics. Come on, la 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 la. That's an earworm. Yes, sometimes they can. It's not too repetitive either. It's a nice little earworm that'll get you going.
It's a nice looking stage as well.
That's true. Right, well, we will move swiftly on actually now to the Germans. It's Germany.
I don't know about you, but I think this could be a dark horse.
Some people are saying that.
Yeah, a lot of fans are saying that this could actually do quite well.
Well, it's a peace-based song, let's face it.
Yeah.
Save the best for us. And besides, he is an adorable sod, let's face it, Bjarni. and this is the main hook of the song, whereby it's very up. It's a very slow build. Let's face it. When you get the interest on the music video, it's a real slow build. But at the very least, it does end on a nice sort of crescendo.
Definitely going to need less dancers.
Shut up.
No, but it's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeremy's my 4th. I don't know why, but I love this. Do you know what? I would put it higher if I think it was going to do well. I'm just not 100% sure on it. I just think it's got too much competition. It's currently my 13th. And that's purely based on the competition, if you ask me. Germany is the dark horse. I don't know. I don't know. Look. I think it has the potential to be a dark horse for sure. It will depend on the staging.
Yeah.
It needs something uplifting. It needs some decent LEDs. Needs some great voting. Yeah, I was going to say, like, it could be a dark horse, but will people actually vote for it? Will the juries actually go for it? You're making a good point there, Kate. Like, will people actually vote for this? I'm not 100% sure. You need people to feel engaged with it. You need to feel people uplifted. Yes, at the end of it, it's got to go crescendo, but is it enough to gain the votes for people to actually stand up and listen and go, oh, yes, I'll go for that. That's a winner. I'm not so sure. He's my 11, but the song has potential. I'm just not 100%. I'm not. Yeah. I don't think it's going to have the impact that it will do. I
got
do
a 7th in.
Okay. Well, I just fear it's going to lose its impact. I've just got that tiny little feeling, but I could be wrong. I honestly hope for the best. Save the best for him, for Bjarni. But I'm just not 100% sure. That's just how I feel. But listen, great crescendo, and I'm sure he'll perform it amazingly well. He's got great vocals. Imagine San Marino would be the Dials. Well, we'll come to them later.
I'm actually quite shocked they've actually returned.
Yeah, we'll come to them later. But in the meantime, as per the running order, we'll now talk about
the Netherlands.
The P-Bar. Right. Well, it's typical kid pop, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And it's in my top 3.
Say
that he love her. I
my
love
second
it.
place.
My 3rd place. Actually, yeah, my 3rd place. Yes, you could argue that maybe the mix match of like 1 boy, 3 girls, and the little bit of rapping on there, you think yourself, would that work? Like, would that work? But this is very catchy.
Yeah, I think it might do really well because obviously it's a very kid-friendly, boppy song.
Yeah.
And that's why I've got it as my 2nd.
It's in my top 3 personally, and I probably would vote for it. And if anything, it's got a very, very good running order coming after Germany. That's for sure.
That second half there from after San Marino, that's a bloodbath.
Yeah, they're so cute. I won't vote for it because we've seen this stuff so many times from them. Yes, but they kind of know how to do it. I agree it's not their best effort, but I think it'll definitely grab some people's attention. I can definitely see that. I think they'll do great. The juries will probably give them some decent scores. Maybe not enough for top 5. Well, it might squeeze top 5, but yeah, it'll be on the hinges if you ask me. But I personally love it. It's very kid-friendly. The kids will absolutely go for it. Yeah. I think the public will really go for it. The televote will really go for it.
Yeah.
Veronica was bare. Shut up. It is what it is at the national final. Sorry. I think about that, but maybe could have potential to go to top 5. But listen, and also go do with the kid is gonna booby. I like that. And although that being said, I don't know why they're in a tunnel going to a music scene, but there you go. It is what it is. When they're outside here, whoop-de-doo. I think it could have the potential, but since we're not speaking about them so much, I'm not so sure. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Might be, as you say, Kate, 6A is probably what a lot of people would predict. I could be wrong. Alright, anyway. Netherlands is... Actually, where is it in the global shenanigans? It is currently 8th in the global... on the Eurovision scoreboard app. Currently 8th. Right, we will move. What if they will be 4th? There's going to be a lot of 4ths. The trouble is you're only voting for the top 3. Like, how many people will they be for the 4th, if you like? Makes you wonder. Right, anyway, we're now moving on to the biggest, what could be potentially one of the biggest dark horses. I don't think so. Which is San Marino.
Definitely a dark horse for last place.
that just does to show they are that small. But yeah, San Marino, let's go to them.
Well, it's been a while since they last participated as well.
I can't even remember the song. I cannot remember the song.
No.
I wonder it's like very near the bottom for a lot of people. It's bottom for me. As far as the app is concerned, it is second to last. Just ahead of Poland. I'll stop. I hate San Marino, but those girls are iconic. I mean, they've got the good vibe. Look, the only positive thing about San Marino is that these 4 girls have got good harmonies, good vibes, and look like they know how to perform this song. And I can't see why they shouldn't do... hi Petra, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't even realise you were there from Boston. San Marino's my 13th. Look, this is going to be forgettable.
Yeah.
The girls are nice. Why have they been given such a weak song? It doesn't even feel like they're going anywhere.
No.
But they kind of have no charisma. I think they've got some charisma. They look like they do. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You never know.
And usually girl bands on stage, when they sing live, it never seems to work.
Spice Girls.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Spice Girls never even sang live. They mimed.
Oh well, I think they have sung live a couple of times, but there you go. Yeah, there's not much else for us to say, so I think we're going to move swiftly on.
Yeah.
Over to what I think for me the favourite to win this entire contest, and that is Ukraine.
Yeah.
That for me,
definitely agree it's a favourite, but it isn't my personal favourite.
Same with me, but I got it second.
Yeah,
but it's still votable.
It's votable, but I'm not. It's not a song that I would want to listen to every day. And plus, it'd be very difficult to actually host Junior Eurovision in Ukraine.
I say it's more of a live song. I think it's more suited for the live stage for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest rather than for, say, studio version. The studio version is all right. As I said, definitely good.
They won't be able to host.
Yeah, if they do win, they won't be able to host. That'll be an interesting kettle of fish. But
say second place will probably host it.
Again, that'll be an interesting kettle of fish. But here's the thing: Ukraine have definitely, excuse me, Ukraine have got the charisma factor there to get the win for sure. Ukraine's my second, but I think that this could win, and the kids will love this. But we'll see. We'll come to that country in a moment, and to another country which a lot of you are loving. We'll get to that later. But I want to speak about Ukraine. It's got the vibes for sure of its live performance, absolutely, to really stand out from the crowd. And look at the staging. He's got amazing vocals, probably one of the best ones, arguably, definitely one of the best ones in the contest.
With vocals like that, you could see him doing adult vidbar in the future.
Absolutely. Could do something else. And well, they're going to go for the yellow-blue vibe, of course. It's Ukraine. Even more sentiment,
and they should allow him to be a bit more anti-Russian.
Well, he is.
Yeah, no, but I mean, say we hate you, Putin. And
oh no! The main thing they're going for is take me home right now to get away from this hell. That's the main drive of the song, which of course is what currently Ukraine are going through. Yeah. That would be perfect for their vibes and for for all of it. And it's such a powerful whip for you as well in terms of the sounding of it and the stage. It is so dark. It will get people's attention.
Those vibes of like what Stefania had when it won.
Yes, yeah. I understand what you mean, but it's so dark in terms of its sentimental value. It will get people voting for sure. He's just so amazing. Definitely voting for him, absolutely. But it's the dark tones of it that will get people behind it. And of course, it's got a great hook as well. And even more interestingly, they changed it from the Ukrainian dim, which means home, to Hear Me Now, which actually is a bit more appealing to the West, to sort of Western audiences, if you like, and a bit more mainstream, if you like.
Yeah, so Ukraine can win, but will they host? Probably not.
Probably not, but
but then again, to be honest, France won the last contest they didn't host, so. Junior Eurovision.
Where are you going to go now?
Probably be second placing because Spain was second last year.
Well, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, I think Ukraine's up for the win. But many of you are saying that the next country is the winner. But I'm here to tell you it is not.
It's actually my last place.
And that is Portugal. A lot of people are loving Portugal. I can totally...
I can't see kids voting for it. I find it very dull.
Well, go on, you keep ranting away.
That's the thing, I just don't get that. Kids will not vote for this. I just think it's very dull and very boring for a kids contest.
I'm in agreement with... I won't say I'm 100% in agreement with Damo, but I do agree with you, Kate. This is a nice ballad, for sure, but the only reason why people are going for it is because of Victoria's vocals. Don't get me wrong, she is amazing. Arguably the best vocalist in this entire contest.
Isn't right for Junior Eurovision.
But if you ask me, yeah, I agree. She well, I'd say it's not right. I just think the song itself could be better. I honestly think that. It does like this, but they don't think about... Exactly! They don't think about the kids. Exactly. You need to think about the kids with all of this. I think it'll come mid-table for sure. Definitely top 10, which is practically what mid-table is.
It's my last place for songs.
That's the only singer on the contest. She wrote the song. Ah... Fair enough. I did not know it was self-penned, but that credit where credit's due. I'm just not 100% sure people will go for it. Look, don't get me wrong. If she absolutely performs it brilliantly on the night and has amazing staging, change my mind. Absolutely, and feel free to change my mind if you will. But right now, on the studio version, I'm just not 100% feeling it like the rest of everybody because it is currently top of the shop in terms of a lot of fan polls. It's top of the Eurovision scoreboard. And also, it's my 8th though, by the way.
The thing is, I do have a bit of a thing with Portugal. I think, right, great, yeah, like I think even in the adult contest, I think their national final is a brilliant contest for Portugal.
Yeah.
But as a Eurovision national selection, it's terrible because they've only had one win in 60 years. And if you think it's
very for their own kind.
Yeah, it's their own style of music. I get that, but what they need is something that appeals to the whole of Europe. And they've only ever found one song that did that.
And over the last many a decade, in terms of like power vocals, we've only ever had one true winner, and that was Destiny for Malta. And that is it. Every single one has been like kiddie boppy kind of feels. Apart from that one other ballad. Buzz, 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 exactly. Yeah. I need a poll for kids, not adults, I agree. And Pedro, I fully agree with you. She's going to be amazing live. I fully agree with you. She'll be on the piano. We'll just wait to see what the staging is like. But look. For me, I'm not a hater for Portugal. Whatever. All these people are saying, oh, you're hating on Portugal. No, we're not hating on Portugal.
I don't hate it. I just don't think it's right for Junior Eurovision.
It's perfect for the adult contest.
It's perfect for the adult contest. She'd easily win the jury vote on an adult contest in a given year, but this is not right for Junior Eurovision.
Which is why I think it may squeeze top 10, but it's so not challenging for the win as what many people keep predicting. No. Exactly. I am realistic. We are being realistic. We're not hating on Portugal whatsoever. Although that being said, we did get Portugal in the adult contest this year, so we apologise for that. It did surprisingly well. But there you go. Look, I think the adult juries will probably definitely go for this. Not so much the kids.
No.
Public might go for it, but then again, what you're thinking of here is that the juries are. They're more sporadic with their voting, and it'll be more realistic. But again, with the televotes, it might top the televote, but it's very condensed. Yeah. I think it may do top. It will definitely probably could do top 10, may do top 5. I'm not sure, but at the very least, I'm saying mid-table. She'll be amazing though. Don't get me wrong, she would be absolutely amazing live, and I can guarantee that.
Yeah, the kid juries will win this because they won't vote for this. That's true. They won't vote for that.
I agree, Pedro. She is 14 and she's done an amazing job of writing this song on her own. I'm just not feeling it. Listen, we could change our mind. You never know. We could easily change our mind come on the night. Anyway, we're going to move on now because we're going to be ranting and raving about this. Not ranting.
2 songs left as well.
Yeah, 2 songs left. And we are coming to your favourites.
Yes, my winner, Ireland.
I don't know why, because it's
all right. I think it's the best song.
It's all right. Look. When we heard the national final for Ireland, don't get me wrong, we were kind of excited for Enya Cox Dempsey, who's representing Ireland with Le Chalet, I think so you pronounce it. And don't get me wrong, she's got great stage presence. She looks the part of an absolute star of the future.
Dublin 2025.
But as Kate said, I think the song, while I was initially a bit excited, because it's not a ballad for change, it feels very 90s, 2000s, in my opinion. I do agree with that. It's coming in my 9th, so there you go.
My first.
I know, I think you're being biased.
No, I'm not. I just think it's my first.
Yeah, you're being biased. He's biased. Hashtag Damo bias. Damo Ireland bias. Oh, nice. Ninth. Look, don't get me wrong. I think Ireland have the potential to maybe sneak up the table, but I don't think the juries are going to go for this. I fear it may end up bottom half.
It's going to win.
I fear it may end up bottom half. I just have that feeling it's likely going to be bottom half. I don't know why I get that feeling, because she is amazing. She sounds very good. She looks like she could be a member of Girls Aloud. Let's face it. And when she turns 16, she probably will be. She probably will be promoted in that.
What I like though about that national final was when they all sang a Eurovision song, and one of them sang Rock and Roll Kids, and I was like, yes.
But look, I think she's got the absolute star quality to do it. Great vocals, great charisma as well. She knows how to...
Rock and Roll Kids, the best ever Eurovision winner.
Can we not talk about that when we're talking about this? And even though, like, on the choruses, she always goes to the high part every time, can be a little bit draining. Can be a little bit draining for some. It's not for me, because I think it hopefully will do well. Just not 100% behind it. But look, I'm not hopeful, but you never know. But good luck to Graham Norton's country. And finally, we will now discuss and dissect...
Another returning country.
Well, not the not. They've been here last year.
Of course, yeah.
Good blimey. Yeah, it's Malta with Ramirez Skibaras with Stilia Chekna. Da 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 ba da 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 lee dee dee ba da 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 da. Look, don't get me wrong. This sounds alright.
I don't like or don't hate.
Yeah, it's middling for me.
Yeah.
It's middling. He is cute, to be fair. He's your 4th. Blimey. Malta's second to last for me. For the fan polls.
Best Malta song was that one you didn't like.
Oh, actually, Ireland are just inside the top 10 in terms of the fan poll, and Malta's currently 14th in terms of the fan polls. But, yeah, I'm not hopeful for this one. But, you never know. I think this is definitely more jury-friendly than you think. I think this could be potentially the dark horse one, because A, it's last up, and B, it is a very nice, cutesy, diverse kid, let's face it, in the form of Ramirez. He is cute. Yeah, he's adorable. I agree. Go on, you were saying?
The best Malta song was the one you didn't like. I am what I am.
Shut up.
Good song, that wasn't it?
No, it was not. It was horrible. I just not so sure this song actually goes anywhere, personally.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it's got a nice chorus. I'm just not so sure it's got the vibes. It feels very like that, rather than a sort of ooh kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But there you go. Look, it has potential for sure. We just got to wait for the staging. Good luck to do some sort of circle
I'm looking
spiraling.
forward to seeing the staging of these songs.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. It's bland at some point. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Again,
Ramirez will be brilliant.
I'm not going to make my final decision on the other two countries I vote for until I've actually seen the performances. I know I'm going to vote for Ireland, but
Which ones haven't you seen yet?
No, I've seen them all now.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but it was just some I forgot because they're a bit forgetful.
This is still a little bit forgetful, to be fair. It's not totally forgettable. I think Ramirez will pull his freaking socks out to perform this.
I actually, basically, I will choose the final two countries I vote for once I've seen the staging.
You're voting for 3, by the way. Oh, yeah, you got Ireland.
I've got Ireland. I'm definitely going to vote for Ireland.
Jesus.
But the other two countries, I want to see who has the best staging out of the favourites.
For me, I think potentially Ukraine's got up there. Let's go through all of them now because we've done all of the songs.
Yeah.
For me, my top 3 that I'm voting for are France, because that is my absolute personal favourite. The Netherlands, just about. Maybe Spain could be up there. But Ukraine also I'm definitely voting for.
For me, it would be, as it stands on, like thing, it'd be Ireland. Ukraine and Germany.
Yeah. Germany, really?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure, personally, myself. But listen, what are your top 3, by the way, in the comments? Let me know right now. Let me know in the comments. Do all them right now. And we'll go through some Eurovision news.
Yeah, and apparently there is some spokespeople. There's, I don't know...
Oh, is there? Oh, let me go through that then. Oh, there's only 2 that have been announced, Cyprus and Georgia, so that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
By the way, the UK won't be broadcasting over here, unfortunately.
So we'll be watching on YouTube.
We will be watching on YouTube. So your top 3, Spain, Ukraine and France. I love France, if I'm honest with you. So...
After that, we will be going straight into... Well, the week after, we'll be going straight into... Eurovision 2025 because we're going to be covering Monty Song.
Indeed he will. And speaking of Monty Song, ta-da! So let's just go through all the bits and pieces of this. So Montenegro have just revealed a lineup for Monty Song 2024.
And
their first
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
And also their first national final in Yonks.
Yes.
16 acts have been selected by Montenegrin national broadcaster RTCG to compete in Monty Song. One of these will represent Montenegro at the competition. RTCG's...
One stands out there for me there.
Stop War?
Yeah.
We'll get to all of them in a minute. So in addition to the 16 selected compositions, several entries were disqualified for violating the rules of Monty Song.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So they are Anastasia Kopelec, I think I pronounce it, with the song Kra or Kraj. Ben 9... Can you imagine France winning 3 in a row? 3 in a row. Good line, that would be mental. Anyway, Ben 9 performed Stop War. Dolce Hera performed Repeat. Gumchi with the song San. Isaac Sabanovic performs Leto. Or Lieto, I think I pronounce it. Kiet performs Obala Raja. With a timekeeper at the end of it. What's that?
Yeah, clickbait does sound interesting.
Luka... Yeah, Luka Perisic and Rade Vukovic, but I hope I pronounce it right.
Luka Radovic.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. Luka Radovic performs Kada Dodemai.
Vucic.
Thank you. Performs Scorpia. Nemanja Petrovic performs Medu
Zvezdova.
Something or other. Oh yeah, and on performs Clickbait. That would be interesting. I didn't even see that until now. Nina Zizic performs Dobro Dosili. Tamara Zivkovic performs Pagoban Lit. Tina Zankic, yeah, thank you, performs Nova. Verika Kolikovic performs
Cures 2.
Cures Lee, you mean? And Durda performs Tulubyav, yeah, I think so I pronounce it. Gosh, I couldn't find any normal names for the songs. It's Montenegro. Come on, it's like Serbia, but less significant. Sorry, Montenegro. We love you, Montenegro. Really,
we're glad you're back as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
As I said, that there was a lot of talk about them returning, wasn't there? So,
indeed. Obviously, we've also got Theo Evan officially representing Cyprus in next year's competition, regardless of what happens. Okay. We're talking about that.
The rules are going to be the same.
Indeed. Now, let's speak about Estilao.
Oh, yeah, because they've announced a lot of artists there as
15 of the 16 artists have been announced already. So we've got one to come, which is going to be like a bit of a wild card. But let's get the main one getting out of the way, which, if I can find...
It's Tommy Cash, Espresso Macchiato.
That's the one.
This song was written by the writer of Cha Cha Cha.
Yeah, one of the songwriters happens to be the same for Cha 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 for Carrier in 2023, which has now got the Eurovision hype bubble into overdrive.
I could see this song, the song's about coffee. You can see it being a bit mad, can't you? You can actually, you look at that and you think, that could be a mad one.
But how can you get a hook out of Espresso Macchiato?
It's a telephone. Well, we haven't
heard it yet. Come on.
But it does look like one of those mad ones, like Croatia, like
Cha
Cha Cha, for instance.
But anyway, the rest of the songs, runners and riders, are Arn Marlin with... Oh, by the way, with Estonia, instead of it being a semi-final and then a final, It's just a straight 16 song
going
final.
solo without deck.
Oh, there's no Adam and the Ants either. Anne Marlin performs Calm. Andrei Zevekin featuring Carita perform My Ete Sind. Anna Salem perform. Oh, that's Anna Salem. That's from Estonia from 2002. Sorry, just run away to the stars. Tune absolutely came third, and no, not joint third, as what the UK keeps saying. She came third proper because of Countback. Anyway, she's performing "Love Me Low." That's a euphemism and a half. And performs "Tomorrow Never Comes."
If tomorrow never comes.
There you go. Not Estonia winning the televote into. Elisa performs "The Last to Know." Felin performs "Solo Anthem." France Tikapoo performs Trouble.
I'm trouble.
Gem 98, so not Windows 95. Gem 98 performs Psycho.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho.
Yannick performs Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Joelle performs Eyes Don't Lie. Minimal Wind. That's a euphemism. Performs Armageddon.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I missed you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing.
What's that got to do with Armageddon?
That was the song. That song was from the film Armageddon.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Rapina Jack featuring Kaiser Ling performs Tool. Stereo Terror performs Party Till the End of the World. Tommy Cash with us.
We're gonna party like it's the end of the world.
Even better names than Monty's song.
And it's 2012.
Tuli Round performs Rem. Obviously, we got one more song to come for that. But yes, other than that, not much else to reveal unless there's something else I'm missing.
There's a lineup for Albania as well.
Yeah, but we're not going to cover that. I'd love to cover it, but it's just too long for my tiny little brain.
Is it a long one? Is it?
It's always a long one. You're talking at least 4 hours.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I didn't realise it was.
I think it's 3 to 4 hours.
Oh,
that's why I don't cover it. But
that good job you don't.
Yeah, quite.
Sitting in there for 4 hours would be.
Yeah, that'd just be a bloody nightmare. Otherwise, I don't think there's much else to mention Eurovision news-wise, is there?
No.
Other than the fact that we're going to be covering the Junior Eurovision Song Contest on a live watch-along next weekend, and it will be a banger. The coverage starts at 5, although we'll be on probably just before that, maybe giving a little bit of a build-up or whatever.
I wonder what guest performances we'll get.
Well, it's a Junior Eurovision Song Contest. It's not going to be as spectacular.
So we might get Chanel, maybe, or.
So excited for next year as well. Spain are always going to be going through it, that's for sure, with the Benidorm Fest.
Benifest is brilliant.
They certainly know how to make that. That is for sure.
We should have one, Brighton Fest. Do it in Brighton.
That would be pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll call it Brighton Fest, but there you go.
But if you think about it, it would be good if you had the UK national final in Brighton, because it was a Eurovision venue as well.
I'm trying to cover them. Spain's junior representations are going to be the interval acts, definitely in last year's winner, probably. Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah.
I love you, mon amour, je t'aime, ti amo, et no ever te.
No, I was just saying they might actually have like an act from adult. They usually have an act from adult Eurovision on junior.
I mean, they might announce their entry because they're doing Benidorm Fest. But you never know.
You usually get an adult.
Though that being said, if they get Chanel, I don't think that'll be appropriate. Don't get me wrong, she's a legend, but I just don't think she'd be suitable for the juniors. Anyway, we're going to be ending the stream there. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Sorry if I was a bit late on or anything else like that. But hey, I hope you all enjoy watching our little review. The Chanel won't be there, thank goodness. Because as much as she is a legend in the adult world, she's not suited for juniors. Anyway, we're going to be ending it there. Thank you everybody so much for watching our sort of repeat of reviews for all of this year's the runners and riders for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest will be back next weekend for the live show itself, our little watch-along with Damo and possibly Nicole as well.
Yeah, because we're making it an evening that night, aren't we?
Yeah, and happy birthday to Nicole if you're still watching. That is our little sister from another Mister's birthday today, so wish her a happy birthday. And thank you again so much for watching. See you next weekend for the actual kit and caboodle. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.